Hello everybody, good evening. What have I got tonight to introduce to you tonight is a very rare Timex watch. It's actually I believe it's made in America. It's made in America, but it was found in England. This one has a very rare dial. It's a Timex, see if I can do it, sample watch. Not many of these around. I believe these were released for the UK, and rather than the ones they used to call the demonstrator. So it's sample watch in England, demonstrator over there. This one I got I got this in Londinium or London. The back is screwed on. This is the US Time Court version. You can see the condition of it, very nice condition. I paid £22 for it on eBay. There was some people bidding on it, but unfortunately, the people that were bidding on it, I'm trying to get it to focus, the people that were bidding on it were not really prepared to stay up till possibly 11 o'clock at night. In fact, I think it might have been about 11:30. So I thought, well, that's a silly time to put it on. No one's going to bid on it. And I didn't have a great deal of money. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll bid £40 on it, plus what the postage was to take it up to 50, and I'll leave it. So I got up a bit later on. I set my clock, because it's about 11 at night. And I managed to get it for £22.50, I think it was. And I was talking to a watch collector in America. He said, that is a very rare watch. 20 quid, you said. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $40 for it now if you can send it over to me to the States. And I said, well, I've seen these on the American eBay with a $200 price tag on it. So I'm hardly likely to do that. And I'm collecting them up for my nephews, so it's unlikely that I'm going to sell it for that. But it keeps perfect time. The only thing I did was take the watch apart, the face off, the hands off. The movement was clean because it's a waterproof. There's no way any dust was going to get in there. So I just retouched all the oil points, put a little bit in one of the caps. I couldn't get to the other one because the hairspring is in the way. But it doesn't rumble, it doesn't judder. I doubt whether it's had very little wear. Listening to it, it sounds absolutely perfect. Very strong tick. The balance wheel isn't rumbling and jumping around all over the place, which is quite common with these. I've got quite a few of those that do that, because they do that when they get old. And this one does not. It's in perfect condition, and it's probably about my rarest Timex. I got about 16 different Timexes, and I got 4 Ingersoll Smiths watches. I got 4 for sale, but I'm more or less concentrating on Timexes. I got 16 of these little devils, and I want to get another 4, because they're for my nephews, and I got 4 of those, and I want to give them 4 each when I snuff it. So I need another 4. Well, in fact, I got enough to give 4 each. If I got 16, haven't I? But who knows, perhaps my niece will have a baby, one of them, and I might need a couple more. So there you are, everybody, a Timex sample watch. People say the Timex watches aren't very good because they didn't have jewels. But and clock makers wouldn't repair them. They said they weren't very good watches, they're not going to touch them. Well, this watch was made in 1956. And it's in perfect working order. I doubt whether any of those watchmakers that said, oh, we're not fixing that, are even alive. This watch has survived them. Goodbye, everyone.